Well, we found out that we had, with regards to liaisons, it turns out that the liaison list we had on our ACE page identified 41 liaisons because some of those people were alternates. And that was an interesting little snafu. I went, well, gosh, so we had 41 units, but we had duplicates for different locations because some of those people were alternates, and all of a sudden we would have had two to one division, and that didn't make any sense. So we had to modify our list because of that. We also found out for the first time after 8 years of having liaisons identified that our original identification of liaison locations in 2001 didn't really cover all of the offices. We had 2 places, one remote place in Lacey, one remote place in Seattle. Well, University of Washington, not that remote, which did not have an actual liaison identified for it. And so it was just an oversight when we were identifying people to work in the field. And so those places now have people identified and who volunteered graciously. Distribution was time-consuming and expensive, at least for me, time-consuming and somewhat expensive. It cost another $5 maybe to be just mailing each unit to another location. I found out personally campus mail isn't just free, which was amazing. And the agencies are actually charged for that. It's just as expensive and more expensive than U.S. mail. And so that was really frustrating. And so that took a lot of time to box them up, get the right box sizes, and it was just silly. So I guess we're overcoming challenges in a second. Some people question the use of state funds. And so we had to address that. Successes. Management supported our proposal. Everyone received their monitors. Ultimately, we created 2 releases, which was great. A liaison charged to create one of them. Something else, talking about liaisons being empowered. 3 of them have created their own programs that are based in part on the existence of these products. So we have a Biggest Loser competition that's been formed in Bellingham. In Seattle, we have a support group that people are meeting on a weekly basis and just talking through weight issues and weighing themselves. And then we have another one that's not showing up, and I just forgot what that other one is, unfortunately. But there's another one out there. And then many people have really appreciated the monitors and scales, which is cool. On average, from the people that I'm hearing from, there are, and how much time do I have, Ken?
You have about 2 minutes.
Okay, cool. About 2 or 3 people, 2 to 7 people in each of the divisions end up using these things. To me, that's a really big success. And there may be some divisions that don't use them at all. Some of the feedback. Following the screenings, one person's lost 10 pounds and is using the scale. Another regularly uses the BP. Another statement, I think it's been great. It's been a great thing to have. People appreciate this and are taking advantage of it. This is absolutely awesome. Those are in response to a survey that I sent out to all liaisons and wellness committee members. A couple really cool quotes. These items have been the most popular elements of the AGO wellness program at this division. At our office holiday party, a spouse described how he was generally impressed that our wellness program was so evolved as to have these monitors in the office. I loved it because why? Simple. The AGO cares, and a reminder for folks to actually use the things. And then the final quote, "Good afternoon, Ms. Renaud. I wanted to take the time to thank the AGO Wellness Committee for providing the blood pressure monitors. Without providing monitors, I would not have known that I have high blood pressure that was affecting my kidneys. Many, many thanks." So, what's next? We want to encourage monitor-based programs, advertise, and survey. And that's going to be through continued communications. Ask vendors to ship directly, which I want to go into a little bit of detail, maybe 10 seconds. Rather than having them come just to us, we have changed the way we're doing business when we can. We're asking vendors to ship directly to different offices within the AGO when we can identify a reasonable amount of numbers to send there for products. Use correct liaison lists. Explain when goods and services are purchased when dedicated with HWI funds. That helped a lot of people feel better. They felt like we were wasting money. What are you doing? The economy's going in the dumper. We've got huge problems. And here we are spending money on blood pressure monitors and scales. Well, those aren't very important, are they? Yes, they are important. This is why. But in addition to that, we're using HWI funds that are specifically designed for health purposes. That's why we're doing all this work. And finally, the final tip that y'all were laughing about already is how to better distribute things, have somebody else do it. So, thank you.